So I was thinking, as Team of the Year came out yesterday, and I was debating opening packs, a man by the name of Castro1021, you know, on Twitch, live streaming his packs. So I see these YouTubers getting no Team of the Years, spending thousands and hundreds of thousands of FIFA points on their packs. And I was wondering, what makes Castro so different? Why does Castro pack a Team of the Year Suarez and a legend on his stream, but everyone else is struggling to pack a walkout? So I was like, you know what? I know what it is. I know what it is. It's that Mexican touch. So you know what? Before I open packs today, to try to get a Team of the Year, I decided to join him as his brother, El Chapo. Okay, in all seriousness, guys, how's it going? My name is Shabs, and I'm back with another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team video. So yeah, I'm sporting the subpar goatee, as you can see. I don't trying out a different look, you know. Let me know what you guys think of it. I think it's fucking hilarious, and I like it. You know, I think it's a good look. But boys, we're gonna start off with a new video and a special one today. It's gonna be a series that's gonna be piling on as the days continue. I'm gonna be covering every single league. But pretty much we're going to be covering the basis of the potential January upgrades, not transfer, January upgrades. To see, you know, a couple of people on my YouTube video, with the past couple of videos, have asked, yo Shabs, I want to know what informs to invest in, make a video on what informs to invest in. So instead of doing that, I'm going to touch on that subject on players based on the informs that they do have, if they have, because, you know, if they are doing well, they should get upgrades and they should have informs. So yeah, I just made this video. The first one is going to be obviously the best league in the world, in my opinion, and that is the BPL, the Barclays Premier League. So let's go. Let's get on with it, boys. We're going to build my starting 11 that I think has to be upgraded this January. And then on the reserves and the benches, I'm going to put potential candidates and candidates that also should be in it, but kind of missed out on the top 11, or the starting 11, if you will. So let's get on with it, boys. As you know, the informs will only get upgraded if the January upgrade is equal to the informs rating. Now, I believe this is how it works. If a player, say, let's say, Christian Eriksen, he has 2 informs. If his regular card, his 84 overall card, matches his 86 overall inform, and it becomes an 86 overall card, his inform 86 will go up to 87, and his 87 will go up to an 88. I think that's how it works. Same for Diego Costa. Let's say Diego Costa goes up to an 86 or an 87. He has 3 informs, I believe. Then his informs, all the different will go up a notch, up a notch, up a notch, and you will see a massive tank on the pitch. But boys, we're going to get right into it, guys. These players are not going to be really that much of a surprise. They're players that you've seen if you watch the Premier League. If you watch England soccer, these are players that you've seen do really well. So we're going to get into it, guys. In goal, I'm going to go with the only goalkeeper that I think really deserves it. And that is going to be, give me 1 second here. We are going to pick Tom Heaton. So Tom Heaton, he already has an inform, as you can see. And I just think he hasn't been that good lately. But I think Tom Heaton has just been such a great goalkeeper in the Premier League. And I actually have the stats on the website right now. And he has the highest number of saves in the Premier League so far at 82 saves. And he's playing for a very poor team in Burnley. I'm pretty sure they're on pace to go for it to be relegated. And Heaton has just been a rock back there. He has the most amount of saves, obviously. And I just think he's a 76 overall non-inform. I think maybe if he goes up to a 77, 78 rare gold card, I think that'll be very generous of them. Maybe even a 79 overall. But I doubt he'll match his inform. So if you have a Tom Heaton inform and you're hoping for his inform to increase, I really doubt EA is going to upgrade him by, what, 6 point stats. And, you know, it's very hard to do that. They hardly do that. And I don't expect it to be different than Tom Heaton. But, guys, it's the trio in the back. We're going to go with a bunch of familiar faces, guys. First off, I'm going to start with the man that that a lot of people had a lot of hate on when he was transferred to a PSG. But he has come back home, and he has been spectacular. Absolutely fantastic, David Luiz. He's just been a rock back there. Very good passer of the ball. He's been dominant in the 3 in the back formation that Antonio Conte likes to play in. He's been one of the best defenders in the BPL, and every night he shows. Every time he plays and he starts, he shows that he proves himself. And I just think he's a fantastic player. A really rounded center back, and one that I think deserves an upgrade. I think he should go up to an 86 overall, and that will bump his inform up to an 87. So if you have a David Luiz inform and you're hoping for him to upgrade, I think he should get an upgrade to an 86. He definitely deserves about 84, 85 defending, in my opinion. His passing should definitely go up, man. Maybe 78, 79. His shooting's about perfect, I'd say. His pace could go up by 1 or 2 points. His physical should go way up. I think his physical should be about 82, 83. He's very physical on the pitch. 6'2", guys. And I think David Luiz definitely deserves an inform. He's been fantastic for Chelsea, and they're at the top of the Premier League. You know, that speaks for itself. Next up at the center back position, guys, we are going to go for my man. Give me 1 second here. I made a huge list, boys. Let's go. It's a Manchester United player, and it's going to be Antonio Valencia. So he already has an inform, as you guys know, 83 overall. I doubt he's going to go up to an 83 overall with his upgrade, but I think he should definitely be an 82 overall at the very least. You know, he's been one of the best right backs in the BPL, in my opinion, by far. I think one of the best for sure. The only one that I think matches him this year, in my opinion, is probably Kyle Walker. But man, or Bellerin. Bellerin's been amazing too. But Valencia, for my opinion, definitely deserves an 82 overall card. His pace should definitely go up, man. He is a pacey guy. He should be at least 86, 87 pace. His defending should go way up. He's a very, very smart defender. Very composed in his backhand. He makes great tackles. He's physical as well. 82 physical is very good. He bombs up and down the field very, very well. I think she should have high work rates at the very least. But yeah, Valencia, in my opinion, guys, he deserves an upgrade to an 82 overall. If you have his inform, unfortunately, and you're playing like a 3 in the back formation, you're hoping for him to get upgraded. I doubt they'll go up to 83. I doubt he'll get a +3 rating, but you know, Manchester United, they're undefeated in the last, what, 6-7 Premier League games. And he's been a very vital part of that. So I think Valencia definitely deserves to be an upgrade on the back end. And last but not least, on the defensive line, we are going to go with the guy who you may be surprised with, but I think he definitely deserves an upgrade. And that is Danny Rose from Tottenham Hotspur. Over the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of debate in the Premier League in England that they think Danny Rose is the best left back in their country. You got guys like Luke Shaw who are competing, Kieran Gibbs and stuff like that. But I definitely agree. I think Danny Rose is a solid left back and probably the best England has for sure. But more importantly, guys, he has helped Tottenham Hotspur jump into the top 3 in the Premier League, and he's been a vital part of the defensive core, man. Him, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, and Kyle Walker have been absolute rock solid, and I think Danny Rose has just been very, very vital in that part. He's been up and down the pitch really well. Great playmaker as well. He's got great passing. I just think he's one of the best Premier League left backs in the game, so he has to be the upgrade. I think at least an 81, maybe even an 82 if they're feeling generous. But yeah, guys, Danny Rose, definitely one of the best left backs in the Premier League. So we're gonna go on to the midfielders, guys, and we're gonna start off. There's a lot of options, boys. I have a huge list. There's so many options. It's unbelievable. I'm literally at a loss of words, but for me, these guys have to be in it. These guys, if they don't make it in the starting 11, if they don't get upgraded this January, this starting 11 group, I don't know what to think. So guys, we're going to start off with the first player, and it's going to be someone that you're not going to be surprised to see. It is going to be my man, the FIFA god, N'Golo Kante, a guy who was absolutely cheesed out of the Team of the Year, man. I don't know how he didn't get Team of the Year. It's all a popularity vote, man. He should have been the Team of the Year. The things he did for Leicester City last year to help them win the Premier League when nobody counted them in. The things he's doing for Chelsea in their midfield this year. How can you not have N'Golo Kante here? I have the stats right here. He is right now in the Premier League. He's top 5 in total passes in the Premier League so far. He makes outstanding tackles. He's very physical. He dominates the pitch. He goes up and down. He bombs up and down the field. I think he should have high work rates in my opinion. He gets up and down really well. But Kante, boys, in my opinion, he should have been the Team of the Year, and he should definitely be upgraded. Potentially, he's right now his base card is an 83. I'm hoping as a FIFA fan that he goes up to an 84, so his inform gets upgraded. But he should at least be an 84, boys. What do you think? I think at least an 84, maybe even an 85. I think Kante is one of the best midfielders in the world. He should definitely be an 84, if not 85. But knowing EA, they might just bump him up to an 83 and cheese all of us. But, you know, here's hoping. You never know. Definitely want Kante to get upgraded, and he deserves it. I'm not talking about as a FIFA fan. Obviously, as a FIFA fan, I'm ecstatic if he gets one, but he definitely deserves it, boys. But next up, guys, on the list, we're going to go for a Liverpool player, and there are a lot of Liverpool players who deserve to be here, man. A lot. And it's going to be Roberto Firmino from Liverpool. I just think he's been fantastic for Liverpool. He's been outrageous. I'm going to pull up the stats right now, guys. Give me a second here to see where Firmino is among the top goal scorers in the Premier League. So let's see here. There you go. He is tied for 17th in the Premier League with 6 goals in the PPL. That's not the greatest, but Firmino, he's been dominant up with Liverpool whenever he's played on the pitch in the starting 11. I just think Firmino has been so good. He may not have scored as many goals as guys like Diego Costa and stuff, but the things he has done for Liverpool, the way he has dominated the pitch whenever he's been on it for Liverpool, he's a great skiller. I think he should have 5-star skill moves in my opinion. But just Firmino, I just love this guy, man. I think he deserves an upgrade. Every time I watch it, I'm just astounded. I just love the guy, man. I think Firmino deserves an upgrade. And you could pick a billion other Liverpool players to get an upgrade in this Premier League because they've been fantastic. Nobody, I don't know, the NBA has matched Liverpool's form, and yeah, those are the guys I would see deserves an upgrade. Guys, at the left mid spot, we're gonna go to the right wing actually. Right wing spot, we're going to go for a guy that you may not think I would say deserves an upgrade, and that is Leroy Fer. Leroy Fer has been amazing for Swansea City. They have been an absolute gong show, and he has been there every step of the way. He stepped up. He has 6 goals already in the Premier League, Leroy Fer does, and he's playing in the midfield on a shitty team like Swansea. I think he's done a fantastic job in the midfield. He definitely deserves an upgrade. I think he should be an 80 overall rare gold card at the very least. Amazing box-to-box guy. Not necessarily box-to-box, but a guy that can do everything for you, Leroy Fer. He's been amazing for Swansea. I just think it'd be criminally wrong if you don't give him an upgrade this January. At least an 80 overall, boys. At least he deserves an 80 overall. And all those Leroy Fer fans in FIFA, you guys can finally get a taste of Leroy Fer when he's upgraded. But yeah, that's my midfield there. And to top it all off, boys, this is gonna be a tough one. But I'm gonna have to go with here. I'm gonna have to go with Joe Allen. You know, Joe Allen, in my opinion, has been one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, and he already has an inform, as you can see, and he was also one of the candidates for the Paramount Player of the Month with amongst Diego Costa, I believe, or Hazard. I think it was the Hazard month, where Joe Allen was among the best for Stoke City. But yeah, not Stoke City. Yeah, Stoke City. He's been really good for Stoke City, boys. I think he's been one of the best midfielders for Stoke. He definitely deserves an upgrade, man. I think 70. What is his base card? What is Joe Allen's base card? I think he's just criminally underrated, man. His base card. 77. I think he should be at least an 81. I think he should at least match his inform. He's just been so good, and his stats don't match that at all. Yeah, I think at least an 81 would be fair, and then that would boost his inform. So if you have a Joel Allen inform, I think he definitely is going to upgrade to an 81 for sure. No doubt in my mind. He's just been absolutely fantastic for Stoke City. But boys, to top it off the top 3, it's pretty much players you would expect, guys. So starting off at the left wing position, it's going to be another Liverpool man, and that's going to be Philippe Coutinho. He may not have flashed the highlights recently, but he has been fantastic for Liverpool this whole season. He's been so good that Jurgen Klopp has deemed him untradeable, unmovable for Liverpool. And guys, the big teams like Barcelona, Madrid, and stuff like that are calling up for Coutinho. They want him to join the teams. But I think Coutinho has just been one of the best Premier League players in the game in this whole season. I think definitely deserves an upgrade, man. Right now his base card is an 85. I think at least an 86 overall would be worthy, maybe even an 87. So if you have a Philippe Coutinho inform and you're hoping for him to get upgraded, he definitely will get upgraded. And I think he should get a position change because he's been playing left wing pretty much the whole time with Liverpool. So sucks that he's not in the middle. You know, obviously I would want to play in the middle, to be honest. But yeah, Philippe Coutinho will definitely get an upgrade in my opinion, and that's no doubt in my mind. But to top it off, guys, the next 2 players in my top 11 are guys that you're not gonna be frowned when you see them. You're gonna be like, yeah, they deserve it. First off, the leading goal scorer in the Premier League, Diego Costa. He got a Player of the Month card last month, and he's been absolutely fantastic for Chelsea. I hate him in real life. He's such a menace. He's so aggressive. He's so physical. He's such a boss. I love Diego Costa. 14 goals so far in the Premier League. Absolutely beautiful card. He's been amazing for the Chelsea and Antonio Conte. He's fit in the 3-4-3 formation for them very well as the clinical finisher who's going to hold up the play, play beautiful passes. I think he should definitely be at least an 87 overall card. He should be among the elite strikers in the whole world. And if you guys have an inform for Diego Costa, you'll definitely see an upgrade on this card, without a doubt. I think all his cards will go upgraded because once it goes up to an 86 or an 87, he will definitely get an upgrade. And I think Diego Costa deserves it. Fantastic striker, one of the best in the world, definitely deserves it. And to top it off, guys, arguably one of the best players that in the entire month, and that's going to be Alexis Sanchez. And all you Man United fans, don't kill me, please, don't kill me. Alexis Sanchez has been much better than Ibrahimovic in my opinion. Ibrahimovic, he's gotten a couple of lucky goals. Like that goal against their most recent opponent was offside. You know, I don't know how that counted, but that was offside. Don't get me wrong, Ibra is a beast, and he's been amazing. He definitely probably deserves an upgrade as well. But I just can't see myself not putting Sanchez in the starting 11. He's been too good for Arsenal, and he definitely, when he gets an upgrade, he's going to be converted to striker, which is where he's been playing for Arsenal for a long time, this whole season pretty much. He's an 87 overall base card. He might go up to an 88, maybe even 89, and his informs will definitely go up. So if you have a Sanchez inform and you love his card, he's definitely going to raise in value, and his rating's going to go up. So this is my starting 11, boys, and now I'm just going to top it off with my bench and my reserves to tell you guys who else I think that deserves an upgrade. What do you guys think about my top 11? Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree? And who else do you guys think deserves an upgrade that I missed out on? But these are my top 11, boys. Now to get onto the bench of the reserves, I'm going to just list a bunch of players that deserve it. You know, first off, Sadio Mane from Liverpool. Once again, another player that's been on form. As you can see, I have the stats right here, boys. Sadio Mane has 9 goals, and he's tied for 9th in the league with Eden Hazard for goals. He's been fantastic. 79 overall is not doing justice for Sadio Mane. I think definitely deserves an 81 card. I don't think he's gonna go up to 82, boys. Sorry. If you have Mane's inform card, he's definitely not gonna go up to 82. I don't think EA won't do that. They might be generous. I don't know. So if you have a Sadio Mane inform, I would hold on to him. But yeah, Sadio Mane card, he definitely deserves an 81, at least an 81, boys, at least. I know all the Liverpool fans are gonna agree with me there. But next up, guys, we're gonna go up with another guy who I was so hurt to leave out of my top 11. But Romelu Lukaku, look at it, like he has 4 informs, 3 informs already, 4 special cards. Lukaku, he should definitely be a high rated card. I think his base card is an 84. Maybe he should go up to an 86, and that'll definitely bump all his informs. So if you love Lukaku, if you have his inform card, hold on to him and keep him and use him, and he will definitely get an upgrade, guys. Next up on the list, we're gonna go to my man. Where are we going here? Christian Benteke from where is he? Benteke. Christian Benteke from Crystal Palace. He's been absolutely amazing for them, man. He has 2 special informs already. I don't think he's going up to an 84, which is what his first inform is. So he might go up to an 83 overall card, but he's been fantastic for what's it called? Crystal Palace. I have the stats right here, and he's got 11. He's 11th place in the league with 8 goals. He's been absolutely amazing. And then next 2 boys here, we got Harry Kane, who's a Tottenham Hotspur. As you can see, a bunch of informs. He definitely deserves it. One of the best goal scorers in the league. Then you got Dele Alli, 20-year-old, absolutely amazing talent, man. I don't know how Tottenham Hotspur got him, man. I don't know how they developed him really well, man. Dele Alli is amazing. He's definitely getting an upgrade in my opinion. And then you got guys like Mikel Antonio, who actually Antonio Conte is trying to bring over to Chelsea to play in his right mid role. He's been an absolute tank for the Hammers, man. He's been an absolute tank. I just think if you don't put him in upgrades, man, it's just not doing justice, man. Mikel Antonio, I can't find him. Where is he? There he is, Mikel Antonio. I think he should be at least an 80 overall card. What do you guys think? He's an absolute beast. He'd be perfect in Conte's right mid spot. I guess he wants an upgrade from Moses. Again, I think another guy that deserves an upgrade that's probably not going to be getting an upgrade is underrated as hell, man. Marcos Alonso, I think he deserves an upgrade as well. His form on the left-hand side has been absolutely amazing for Chelsea, and that's one of the reasons why they are on the top of the league. I think definitely deserves an upgrade. But to move on, guys, Eden Hazard is another one that I can't miss out on this list. Obviously, one of the best players in the world. Has been amazing for Chelsea all season long. Already got player of the month as well. And then you got guys like Divock Origi, who has got very few starts, but in the starts he's gotten, in the time that he's scored, I think, every single game that he's played in, which is absolutely fantastic. And then you got guys like Victor Moses from Chelsea, who's been absolutely amazing on the right side, and he definitely could get an upgrade. These are the guys that could get an upgrade, might not get an upgrade, you never know. And then to top it off, guys, last 2, I'm gonna go Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who definitely deserves an upgrade. I think he might go up to 91 and match his inform. So if you have an inform card, you should definitely keep on to him, hold on to him. And last but certainly not least, guys, a guy who's fairly overrated as well. My man Jermaine Defoe, he already has an inform, and I think he definitely deserves an upgrade to an 82 overall card. But if you have his inform card, he might not go up, unfortunately. But guys, these are all my players that I think deserve an upgrade from the Premier League. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, and what you guys would change, and who am I missing out on, boys? These are just the guys I think have to be in it. I just can't see any of these players not getting upgraded, you know? I just can't. These guys have just been so good. And, oh boy, I missed out on someone huge. Oh, man. I'd say over Moses for sure. That's going to be one of my favorite defenders to see all year long. I forgot about him, Van Dijk. Van Dijk has been fantastic for Southampton. He definitely deserves an upgrade, man. 81, 82 overall at least. One of the most talented Premier League defenders in the world right now. And that's the reason why Southampton's getting so many calls about him. But there you go, guys. Now this is my final team for the upgrades and who I think should get upgraded in the Premier League. Again, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, guys, subscribe for daily content. If you're new, we upload daily here as much as I can. I try to upload daily here. And I hope you like this video, guys. My other leagues are gonna come out as the days continue, and I have a special video on Nathan Griezmann coming up soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Peace.